Welcome to the LMS Sandton Sunday League Division 3 Championship Final. It is the Zensar Mavericks in the final versus the Sons of Peaches. They are in the finals today because they have been playing the league matches and last week played the finals where the Zensar Mavericks beat the Rabbit Mustangs in the semi-finals and Sons of Peaches beat Bleed Blue by 88 runs. Therefore, today we are meeting this morning whereby we are doing the live commentary for the final for the third division, Division 3 of the LMS Last Man Stands Sandton Division 3 Sunday League. The Sons of Peaches have won the toss and elected to bowl first. They will be bowling first, and the Mavericks, Zensar Mavericks, will be batting first, and Sons of Peaches will be fielding. And betting for the Zensar Mavericks is Rajiv Kapil, who will be facing first, and the non-striker will be Sailesh. Sailesh will be the non-striker, and for David Mulman is the bowler, is the first bowler. David Mulman is the first bowler for Sons of Peaches, and the wicket keeper is his brother Vainand Mulman. Vainand Mulman is the keeper. The bowler is David Mulman for the Sons of Peaches. They will be batting first. Zensar Mavericks. Opening the batting will be the left-handed batsman Rajiv Kapil, who has been very instrumental to the team's success until they reach the finals. David Mulman, wearing a red cap, will be bowling first to Rajiv Kapil. First ball, it's a wide ball. It is a wide ball from David Mulman. The umpire is Nigel Ngwenya. And square leg is Abel Nare. Abel Nare is the square leg umpire for the first 10 overs, and then the last 10 overs, Abel Nare will be the strikers and umpire, and Nigel Ngwenya will go to square leg. Second ball, first ball was a wide. Apparently there's some glitch there. Still trying to fix some of the things there. These guys are playing in the final. Not fair. Looks like umpire Nigel is still fixing something with Sailesh there, and looks ready now for ball number one, because the first ball was a wide. Kapil, Rajiv Kapil is waiting. He's bowling down leg again, and it's a wide. 4 runs from 2 balls, and the batsman hasn't touched the ball yet. Straight on the wickets for the third ball, and it is blocked back to the bowler by Kapil. And third ball, leg buys, and the ball comes to the fine leg where it is fielded and thrown back to the keeper by Francois Pinar at fine leg. Ball number 4, Mulman to Sailesh, cut nicely to the backward point region where it is saved by Graham Bain for 1 run. Back to the keeper, Mulman. And now last ball to David. He will be bowling his last ball to Rajiv. Bowls it, and back foot punch to the long off boundary where it is fielded and thrown back to David Mulman, and it is over. 7 runs after 1 over. It is 7 runs after 1 over. And coming to bowl now is Graham Bain. Graham Bain, left-handed bowler, the left arm fast medium bowler, Graham Bain. And facing will be Kapil, will be Rajiv Kapil, who will be facing the first ball from Graham Bain. Taking his run-up and marking his run-up is Graham Bain, left-handed bowler to the left-handed batsman Rajiv Kapil. He's still setting up his field, making sure everyone is in the perfect and right position before he starts. And first ball of Graham Bain to Rajiv Kapil, and he hits it straight to the man at long off, who throws it back for a single. Shailesh Damane, the right-handed batsman, will be facing the second ball from Graham Bain. He comes, bowls, cut nicely to the backward point region where David Mulman will field it, and they will scuttle for 2 runs. They ran 2. It is 10 after 2.1 with Shailesh Damane facing 3 runs from 2 balls. Third ball. He bowls, cuts it nicely to the backward point region again, where David Mulman is doing work, and throws it back to the keeper, Vainand Mulman, who gives it to the bowler, Graham Bain. Third ball of this over. Graham Bain to Rajiv. Good ball. Beats the batsman, beats the bowler, beats the keeper as well, and runs for 4 byes. Was a good ball from Graham Bain. Beats the outside edge of Rajiv Kapil's bat and goes past the keeper, who was very poor in that instance, and it went for 4 byes. Last ball of this over. Graham Bain to Rajiv Kapil. He comes, bowls, again, top edge over the keeper and past this fine leg fielder Marius for 4 runs. Top edge for 4, and that concludes the over, and it is 19 after 2 overs. 19 runs after 2 overs. Rajiv Kapil on 10 and Shailesh Damane on 4. Shailesh on 4 runs and Rajiv Kapil on 10. Next bowler is David Mulman. David Mulman will be bowling his second over, and he conceded 6 runs from his first over. And Shailesh Damane will be facing David Mulman. Shailesh, and he bowls down leg, and it's a wide ball kept by keeper Mulman, Vainand. It's a wide ball. First ball. 20 from 2 overs. Still 5 balls to come. David Molman bowls it. Strikes the ball straight to the man at mid-wicket, and they scuttle him for 2, and they made it. And they ran to, after Steve, the fielder, ran and around the ball for 2. Bowls second ball of this over, where it will go straight to the man at point for 1. Rajiv Kapil facing. Third ball. Bowls down leg, past the keeper as well. It's a wide plus 4 byes. So it will be 3 wides and 4 byes, and making it 7 runs. 7 runs. Seven runs to Kapil Rajiv, and he bowls again. Straight at him. Tucks it on the leg side to the fine leg fielder, where Francois Pina stops it and gives it to the bowler again for a single. Last ball of this over. Damani facing. Sailesh cuts again past the keeper to the third man, where it is Francois Pina throws it to the keeper for a single. 32 after 3 overs. 32 runs after 3 overs, with Rajiv Kapil on 18 from 10 balls and Shailesh Damani on 9 from 7 balls. The bowler once again will be Graham Bain, who will be bowling to Shailesh Damani. From the first over, he conceded 8 runs from that 1 over. This is his second over. Graham Bain to Shailesh. Good ball. Beats their batsman, and the keeper slaps it for 1. Couldn't get hold of it, Venand Molman, and they scuttle for 1 bye. Now Rajiv Kapil facing. Rajiv Kapil facing Graham Bain for his second ball of this over. Bowls blocked. Back to the bowler for a dot ball. 4th over, the score is 33 for no loss of a wicket from 3.2 overs. Graham Bain to Kapil. Rajiv plays it to the cover where David Mulman is fielding and throws it back to the keeper, and they run for a single. They settle for 1. 2 balls remaining on this over. Of this over. 2 balls. Bain to Shailesh. Pulls it. It's leg before wicket. Leg before wicket. The ball was a foolish length delivery, and he tried to pull it, but missed it, and He was caught by the keeper as he tried to pull it and gloved it straight to the keeper who caught it. Wynand Moolman caught that ball as Shailesh Damani departs for 9 runs from 8 balls. Shailesh, he was caught by the keeper while he was trying to pull it. It was a short ball, tried to pull it but gloved it to the keeper, David Wynand Moolman. It is 34 for 1 from 3.4 overs. 1 wicket for Graham Bain, caught by Wynand Moolman, the keeper. New batsman Rahul Kumar. Rahul Kumar is the new batsman coming in for Shailesh. Last ball of this over to Rahul. Good ball. Played neatly to the leg side by Rahul for a single. And it is 35 for 1 after 4 overs. 35 for 1 as he tucked it for a single on the leg side. He is the striker, Rahul Kumar, for the next over. Still 35 after 4. 35 after 4 overs. Rajiv Kapil on 19 and Rahul Kumar on 1. New bowler Stephen Waters. Stephen Waters to Rahul. Bowls it on the leg side. Tucks it neatly for a single again. Keeper collects. It's 1 run. To Rahul Kapil, Rahul Kumar. Bowler Stephen Waters to Rajiv. Rajiv Kapil bowls it, pulls nicely, 1 bounce, 4 runs. He bludgeoned it onto the leg side, pulled it 1 bounce and 4 between fine leg and square leg. The ball went between the fine leg and the square leg fielders and it bounced once over the rope for 4. Rajiv Kapil on 23. Stephen Waters again to Rajiv Kapil. Third ball. Bowls straight. Drives it to the offside where on the long off boundary it is a single saved by Graham Bain for 1. They ran 2. It's 2 runs to Rajiv Kapil. 2 balls to come. Waters cards, but the ball hits the ground and to the keeper who throws it back to the bowler. It's a dot ball. It is a dot ball and the bowler, Stephen Waters, goes around the wicket for the last ball of this over to Rajiv Kapil. Bowls it, hits it hard to the cover region, 1 bounce and they run 1. David Moolman fills it and it's 1 run. 43 after 5. 43 after 5. Rajiv Kapil on 26 and Rahul Kumar on 1. New bowler Marius van der Nest. Marius van der Nest is the new bowler, off spin bowler. He is a spin bowler. Off spin, right arm off spin bowler, will be bowling to the left-handed Kapil, Rajiv Kapil. Marius van der Nest, the right arm orthodox off spin, coming over the wicket to the left-handed Rajiv Kapil. First ball of the over. A half tracker and he pulls it straight to the man at mid-wicket, at the deep mid-wicket for a run. And he comes again, bowls, tosses it up nicely, edged to the third man boundary, and they are running to where again Pinar Francois fields, and they run two. Rahul Kumar, they take 2 runs. Third ball of this over. Van der Nest to Kumar, plays it to the leg side, and on the boundary it is fielded by Bain, and it is 1 run. 2 balls to come of this over. Rajiv Kapil, the left-hander facing. Van der Nest, Marius, bowls it straight, hits it back to the bowler. And the last ball of this over, no turn whatsoever. Bowls it again, appeals. Oh, hit him on the legs. There was a strong appeal from Van der Nest, and umpire Nigel says it was going down leg. Therefore, it's a dot ball. 2 dots to end the over. It is 47 after 6. 47 after 6. Marius Van der Nest conceded 4 runs from that over. Coming back again, Stephen Walters. Stephen Walters, for his second over, conceded 7 runs from his first over. Facing is Rahul Kumar. Van der Nest bowls it, cuts nicely to the third man region, where again the fielder is Francois Pinar. Back to the keeper, and they run 1. It's a single. The bowler, Stephen Waters, to Rajiv Kapil, the left-handed batsman. He comes. Bowls. Kapil tries to hack it out of the place, but misses completely, and straight to the keeper's glove for a dot. It's a dot ball. He was trying to bludgeon it out of this place, but missed completely. And he comes for the third ball, and he hits it straight to the man at long on, Dean Jacobs, for a single. Dean Jacobs throws it to the keeper, and after 3 balls, he has conceded 2 runs from this over. Rahul Kumar to face the 4th ball of the over. There he comes, hits it straight to the man at long on, saves it, and it's a single. He's got his line right. Marius Van der Nest is the fielder at long on. Throws it back to Stephen Waters. Last ball, Rajiv facing. He bowls. Throws his bat and everything to it, but misses. It's a dot again, and that's the over. 50 runs after 7 overs. 50 runs after 7 overs with Rajiv Kapil on 28 and Rahul Kumar on 6. Marius Van der Nest for his second over. 7 overs gone, 50 runs. The off spinner Marius Van der Nest. And the batsman facing is Rahul Kumar. Van der Nest bowls. Kumar gets underneath it, hits it, it's in the air, bounces short of Dean Jacobs, and they scuttle for 1. It was in the air for a long time, but he ran around, but couldn't get to the ball, and it bounced just in front of him, and they ran 1. Van der Nest to Rajiv Kapil. bowls straight again on the leg side. Oh, and it goes to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. Between the man Graham Bain at square leg and the man at long on, Dean Jacobs, the ball goes between them and over the ropes for 4. Rajiv Kapil is in his 30s now. Rajiv Kapil on 32 from 23 balls. Marius van der Nest to Rajiv Kapil. Third ball of the over. Bowls. Oh, edged. Nearly caught by the keeper, and it comes down to third man, where it is David Moolman the fielder, and he raises his hands. Last ball, 2 balls to come to Rahul. He hits it to the long on boundary, where it is fielded by Stephen Waters for a single. 1 run. This is the last ball of this over. 57 for 1 after 7.4. Van der Nest to Rajiv. Bowls it. And he cramped him for space, and he couldn't get his shot. Therefore blocked it back to the bowler, where it is over number 8. 8 overs gone. It is 57 runs for 1. Message from the outside as they are running in to give Rajiv some water. I think new gloves, and a message from the outside as well. New bowler coming. I think it's Quintin. I think it is Quintin Greer. Quintin van Vieren. I was right. It's Quintin van Vieren. He is also a spin bowler. They have replaced a spin bowler with another spin bowler, Quintin van Vieren, to Rahul Kumar. Hits it straight to the man at long on and goes past. It's 4 runs as he pummeled it past he had about 4 meters to run. About 4 meters to his left, but the ball beat him, and it's 4 runs to Rahul Kumar. Quintin van Vieren to Rahul. Quintin to Rahul. And bowls it. Rahul again gets underneath it. 1 bounce to the man at long on, Dean Jacobs, who saves it, and it's 1 run to Kumar. Rahul Kumar. Now facing Rajiv Kapil. Third ball of this over. Van Vieren, Quintin, bowls. Back foot, and he punches it to the extra cover boundary, and it runs 2. And they take 2 runs as Marius van der Nest and Stephen Waters had to run around to cut that ball, and they ran 2. 2 balls to come. Rajiv facing, tossed up nicely, goes back and hits it to the man at long on. It is Dean Jacobs. Last ball of this over. Last ball of the 9th over. Quintin van Vieren to Rahul Kumar. Bowls it, goes back, pulls it, and past the fielders, and it went to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. Went past the mid-wicket boundary. It is 4 runs to Rahul Kumar and 4 runs to the Zensar Delta Mavericks. 69 after 9 overs. 69 after 9. Rajiv Kapil on 36 from 27 and Rahul Kumar on 17 from 11 balls. Marius van der Nest for his third over conceded 11 runs from the 2 overs that he has bowled. Rajiv Kapil on 36 from 27 is the batsman to face the 10th over. Marius van der Nest to Rajiv Kapil. First ball. Pulls it. 1 bounce. 4 runs at the square leg boundary. He pulled it and it was a half checker. Waited for the ball. Pulled it majestically past the square leg fielder. Bounced once over the ropes for 4 runs. He is on 40, Rajiv Kapil. He is on 40. He is on 40. Rajiv Kapil. He is on 40 runs. That was the first ball of the third over of Marius van der Nest. 10th over. Comes for the second ball. Bowls it. Back foot punched to the man at long on again, Dean Jacobs, for a single. For a single. And third ball to Rahul Kapil. Bowls it on the leg side. It's a wide. Saved by the keeper, David Mulman. It is a wide ball. He will bowl an extra ball. He will bowl an extra ball. And says umpire says dead ball. Nothing happened there. He was about to bowl but pulled out. He comes again. Bowls it. And hit straight past him for 4 runs. Thrashed it for 4. Past the bowler is Rahul Kumar. He hit it straight past him for 4. Rahul Kumar. 2 balls to come. And he comes again. Bowls it. Tossed it in the air. Swept it between the mid-wicket and the long on boundary for another 4 runs. He is frolicking forward with the runs. Rahul Kumar. He is now on 26. He has conceded 10 runs so far from this over. Last ball of the over. Played it nicely back over the bowler. And the man at long on, Dean Jacobs, saves it and it is 1 run. 10 overs gone. It is 84 runs. 84 after 10 overs. They are going at over 8 runs and over. At just above 8 runs and over is the Zensar Mavericks. The Zensar Mavericks are on 84 for 1 after 10 overs. Rajiv Kapil on 41 from 29 balls and Rahul Kumar on 27 from 15 balls. New bowler is Dean Jacobs, the man who was fielding at long on and was doing lots of work at long on. Dean Jacobs is the one to bowl now, setting his field, telling David Mulman that you must go straighter. Do not go square. Go straighter, and still setting his field there, telling them where to go. He is the third spinner to be bowling. Right arm over the wicket. He is the right arm off spinner for Sons of Peaches. Sons of Peaches. Dean Jacobs to Rahul Kumar. Dean Jacobs to Rahul Kumar. Dean Jacobs. We're waiting for umpire Abel. We're waiting for umpire Abel Nare. And he says all is in order. Everything is good. See, and Dean again is still setting his field and saying, come straighter, Mr. Moleman. Come straighter. And he bowls his first ball, pulled to the square leg, to the backward square leg boundary, and they run two. They run two as Marius saved that one. It is 2 runs to Kumar, Rahul Kumar. It is 2 runs for Rahul Kumar. And Dean Jacobs bowls again, tosses it up, hits it to the long on boundary. 1 bounce over David Moleman. He jumped as high as he could. It bounced just in front of him and bounced for 4 runs. Rahul Kumar. It is 4 runs. David Moleman tried his best to get to that ball, but went over him for 4. Third ball of this over. Bowls, dances down the track, hits it straight to the man at long off again, David Moleman, for a single. As he danced down the track for a single. 2 balls to come. He goes around the wicket, through and around for the left-handed batsman Rajiv Kapil, who is on 41. There he comes. Tosses it up, but wide on the leg side. It's a wide. Extra ball and extra run for Zensar Mavericks. 2 balls to come. Dean Jacobs pulls it nicely to fine leg. The ball was very poor from Dean Jacobs. On the legs, full toss, just swept it, went on one knee and swept it to the fine leg boundary where there is no fielder for 4 runs. Rajiv Kapil is on 46. Rajiv Kapil is on 46. A very poor ball from Dean Jacobs to Rajiv on the legs. Full toss, just went on one knee to sweep it for 4. Last ball of this over from Dean Jacobs to Kapil. Tossed it up nicely and 10. There was a nice 10 and he played it straight back past the bowler, and Daniel David Moleman comes around to save it, and they ran 2. 2 runs to Rajiv Kapil, and it's the over. 98 after 11. 98 for 1 wicket after 11 overs. Dean Jacobs conceded 14 runs from his first over. Rajiv Kapil needs 2 runs to get to his 50 and retire. Graham Bain coming for his 3rd over. He has 10. He conceded 10 runs and got a wicket from his first 2 overs. The left-handed Graham Bain will be bowling to Rahul Kumar. Graham Bain to Rahul. Goes past the umpire, bowls. And he strikes it nicely to the third man region, and they hurry for 2 runs. The fielder Van den Nest ran around and saved 2 more runs, and they got 2. And it's 36 for Rahul Kumar, 100 up for the Zensar Mavericks, 11.1. There comes Bain again to Rahul on the legs, tucked neatly past the umpire at square leg, and Dean Jacobs is fielding, and it's 1 run. 1 run to Rahul Kumar, who is on 37. Facing is Rajiv Kapil. Rajiv Kapil on 48. Bowls, tries to pull, he doesn't see where the ball went, just went past the bowler. He's looking in the air, but the ball just went past the bowler for a single. They ran a single. It's 102 after 11.3. 2 balls to come off this over. 2 balls. Rahul facing. Wide ball, down leg. It's a wide ball down leg, stopped by the keeper. Vainand Moolman. Graham Bain, 2 balls to come off this over. Bowls, full toss out the outside of the off stump. Go to the, and they're running 2 as the ball went straight to the point fielder at the point boundary, but they still managed to run 2. Rahul Kumar is in his 40s as well. 40 runs, Rahul Kumar from 22 balls. Last ball of this over, Bain to Kumar. Just inside the line, it's 105 after 12 overs. 105 runs, 105 runs after 12 overs. Bowler is David Moolman returning. He conceded 19 overs from his first 2 balls, setting up his field. And Francois Pina going to come into the long on boundary, and Graham Bain to the long off boundary, and he's setting up his field. David Moolman to Rahul, who's on 49. David Moolman to Rajiv Kapil, who is on, misses it, misses the wickets, misses the keeper, and goes to the fine leg fielder, runs around to field it, and it's a bye. Rajiv Kapil still on 49. Rajiv Kapil still on 49. And facing is Rahul Kumar, who is on 40. Rahul bowls the ball and gets his bat. It was a wide ball, but got his bat, and it's a single to the third man, Quinton van Vieren, and it's 1 run to Rahul Kumar. And Rajiv is facing, he's on 49, and he hits the ball straight to the man at long off. To the man at long on, who just throws the ball hard and nearly hit the umpire, and it's 50 runs. It is 50 runs for the man Rajiv Kapil. He is on 50 and he's retiring after 35 balls. 50 from 35 balls, and he's getting congratulations from his teammates as he walks off. And in comes the man, AB, Ashish Bujadi. Ashish Bujadi. Ashish Bujadi is the man coming in for the retired Rajiv Kapil. Ashish Bujadi. This man is a run machine on his day. Ashish Bujadi, AB. On his day, he will take the match away from you just like that. 2 balls to come. Rahul facing, hitting the ball past the 4 runs through the extra cover boundary. Rahul Kumar hits it past the extra cover boundary. The man at the cover boundary tried to run around to stop it, but it was too fast for him. It's 4 runs. Last ball of this over. Molman to Kumar. Gets underneath it, hit it, it's in the air. 1 bounce, 2 bounces to the fielder. Front Swapina, and they run a single, and it's an over. After 13 overs, it is 113. 103 after 13 overs. Zensar Mavericks. They are on 113 after 13, and the bowler returning is Stephen Waters. Conceded 10 runs from his first 2 overs. This is his 3rd over. Right arm, medium fast, is Stephen Waters. Stephen Waters to Rahul Kumar, who's on 45. Comes and he bowls, pulls it, and it's gone. Legend through the mid-wicket boundary for 4. That is Rahul Kumar. He is on 49. He is on 49. These guys are bowling to his strength. He likes it short. He's a short guy, and he likes it short. Nothing full so far to him. And there he comes, bowled, full and straight, and he hits it straight, and he runs, and it's 2 runs to him, and he is retiring as well from 51. Got 51 runs, Rahul Kumar. Rahul Kumar is retiring after hitting 51 from 25 balls. 51 from 25 balls, and the score is 121. 121. The umpire there, Abel Nare. The score should be 121. The new batsman is Rakesh Dige. We have 2 new batters. Rakesh Dige with his red pads facing. 3rd ball of this over. Full toss. Hit. And caught at long on. What a catch by Graham Bain. Oh my word. I thought it's gone. It was a full toss. He pulled hard at it. He pummeled it to the long on boundary. And Graham Bain jumped and caught that one brilliantly and magnificently in the air. And Dige is out. Rakesh, after one ball, caught by Graham Bain. What a catch. What a catch from Graham Bain. Still celebrating. Graham Bain. What a catch, young man. That's a great catch on the long on boundary. I was already screaming six. I was already screaming six when he caught it in the air. And the new batsman is Sudhanshu Barua. Sudhanshu Barua is the new batsman. 13.3 overs. Sudhanshu Barua facing Stephen Waters. There he comes, bowls and takes a single from the offside, running and got 2 runs there. Quinton van Vuuren had to run from third man to save that ball, and they ran 2. Sudhanshu Barua facing Ashish Bujadi hasn't faced the ball as yet. Last ball of this over. Stephen Waters and dances down the pitch. David Moolman saves it, and they're scuttling, and he runs 2. Good save by David Moolman. That is top stuff from David Moolman. That ball was going through to the extra cover boundary, but he saved it, and they could only run 2. David Moolman. What a save. As he dived for that one. It is 123 for 2 after 14 overs, and the bowler is David Moolman. David, who just saved 2 brilliant runs, is the bowler, and Ashish A.B. Bujadi will be facing his first ball. Came in 12th over but hasn't faced the ball yet. David Moolman. Oh, blocked it. Good ball, wicket to wicket on middle. And it was a short, it was a slower delivery from David Moolman. He comes again. Bowls. Bujadi gets underneath it. Bludgeoned it. 6 runs. This guy Bujadi. This guy Ashish Bujadi. He's a real maverick. Ashish A.B. Bujadi is a maverick. 6 runs. Third ball coming. Ashish Bujadi again. Huge. 6 runs over deep long on. Ashish Bujadi. I said it. He is a maverick. Ashish A.B. Bujadi for Zensar Mavericks. 2 balls to come. There comes Moolman to Bujadi. Cuts it to the third man boundary. And it's a single. Van Vuuren fields. 1 run. Now facing is Sudhanshu Barua. David Moolman. Last ball of the over. Dances down the pitch. Tries to hit it. Goes straight to Moolman. And it's a dot. 136 for 2 after 15. Ashish Bujadi to face. 13 runs from 4 balls. Ashish Bujadi. Ashish Bujadi to face Quinton van Vuuren. Quinton van Vuuren to bowl the 16th over. Don't wish to be him. I don't wish to be Quinton van Vuren right now. He is attacking Ashish Bujadi, and he comes. First ball of his over comes, bowls it, full toss. Bujadi misses out. He hit him on the thighs. He missed out. That was a full toss, and he missed it completely, and it hit him on the thigh, and it's a dot. Second ball, Quinton van Vuren to Bujadi. Bowls it, hits it to the man at long on, Graham Bain, for a single. So far, he has bowled magnificently, Quinton van Vuren. He is bowling to Sudanshu Barua. He bowls it flat to him. Go 1 run past the bowler to the man at long on. Francois Pina. It's 1 run. 2 runs so far from this over. Facing is Ashish Bujadi. Quinton van Vuren to him. Short ball, pulls it hard past the mid-wicket boundary. 4 runs. Ashish Bujadi. It's another boundary for Ashish, as he is now on 18 from 7 balls. 18 runs from 7 balls. Last ball of this over, Quinton van Vuren to Ashish Bujadi. He comes, bowls, back foot, hits it straight to the man at long on for a single. And it's 1 run. It's 1 run for Ashish Bujadi, who is on 19, and Sudanshu on 5 from 4 balls. Zensar Mavericks 143 for 2 after 16 overs. 142 for 2 after 16 overs. Next bowler is Marius van der Nest. He will be bowling. I think this is his last over. Marius van der Nest to Ashish A.B. Bujadi. And he bowls. First ball, Bujadi cuts it. And he's caught. He's caught at the extra cover boundary by Stephen Waters. And it was bludgeoned to the extra cover boundary where Stephen Waters was stationed, and he caught it. What a catch. What a catch. Another wicket. Marius van der Nest gets the wicket of Ashish Bujadi. Gets the wicket of Ashish Bujadi, who goes for 19. 19 from 9 balls. 19 from 9 balls. Ashish Bujadi is gone for 19. The Zensar Mavericks loses their 3rd wicket, caught Stephen Waters, bowled Marius van der Nest. Marius van der Nest. Caught Marius van der Nest. 16.1 overs, and the score is 143. 143. 143. It looks like Totewa, the new bowler. Abhijit Totewa, the new batsman. Looks like Abhijit Totewa. Abhijit Totewa is the new batsman coming in for Ashish A.B. Bujadi. Marius van der Nest to bowl his second ball to Totewa. Misses it completely, caught by the keeper. Dot ball. It is Totewa, Abhijit. Abhijit Totewa. Abhijit Totewa misses the first ball. Third ball of this over. Abhijit to face Van der Nest. Bowls it, edges it. Oh, but the keeper drops and it's a dot ball. It's a dot ball. Great over so far from Marius van der Nest. 3 dots and a wicket. 2 dots and a wicket. Fourth ball gets and he hits it to the man at third man. And he runs, scuttles for 2 runs. And he's calling 3, but he settles for 2. Abhijit Totewa. 2 runs. Last ball of this over. Marius van der Nest over. Bowls it. Totewa clips it down leg. And it goes to the fine leg fielder there. And they run 2 again as he runs around. As Francois Pina runs around and saves it, it's 2 runs. At the end of the 17th over, it is 147 for 3. 147 runs for 3 after 17 overs. 2 overs to go. 3 overs to come. 3 overs. It is Quinton van Vuren who will be bowling to Sudhanshu Barua. Bowls. Sudhanshu bounces down the crease. Bowl hits it past the mid-wicket fielder for 4 runs. Dean Jacobs tried, but the ball was too fast. It was a race between the ball and Dean Jacobs, and the ball won. 4 runs to Sudhanshu Barua and Zensar Mavericks, 150 up. There he comes again. Quinton to Sudhanshu. Dances again down the wicket. Hits it to the man at long on, and it's 6 runs. He could only look at it as it sailed past him. Marius van der Nest at long off. Danced down the wicket. Hit it straight over the long off fielder for 6. Sudhanshu. Third ball to come. Sudhanshu. Oh. A warning from the umpire. Quinton van Vuren to Sudhanshu. Third ball. Bowls it. Waits for it and pulls it to the deep mid-wicket boundary again. It's a race again, and the ball wins again. Dean Jacobs couldn't get to the ball. 4 runs to the Zensar Peltero Mavericks. And it is 161 for 3 after 17.3. 2 balls to come. Two balls to come from this over. Two balls to come. Quinton van Vuren to Sudhanshu. Dances down the wicket. Oh, misses. And the keeper couldn't stump. Mis-stumping by Wynand Moolman. That was supposed to be a stumping as he danced down the wicket and missed the ball. Last ball of the over. Quinton to Sudanshu. Bowls, dances again, hits the ball to the man at deep mid wicket, and they're running to Dean Jacobs, and they made 2 runs. After 18 overs, the score is 163. 163 after 18 overs. Sudanshu Barua on 21 from 9 balls, and Abhijit Chotewa on 4 from 4. On 4 from 4 balls. 2 overs to come. Two overs, it is Stephen Waters. Stephen Waters, who has conceded 20 runs, 1 wicket from 3 overs. 20 runs, 20 runs, 1 wicket and 3 overs. And Abhijit is facing. There he comes. Stephen Waters bowls and misses it, and the keeper missed the stumping as well, as Abhijit is falling down, coming up again, and it's a dot ball eventually. Abhijit, he wants to hit it out of the screws. He wants to hit it out of its screws. Bowls and inside edge to his pad, and it's 1 run. It is 1 run to Totewa Abhijit. It's 1 run to Abhijit Totewa. 18.2. Sudanshu facing. Sudanshu Barua dances down the wicket, hits the ball to the long on boundary, and Graham Bain is there to field it, and they ran 2. They are turning those singles into 2s. Sudanshu Barua and Abhijit Totewa. They are turning those singles to 2s. Stephen Waters to Sudanshu, who is always dancing down the pitch, hits it to the long on boundary again, and Graham Bain is there, and they run 1 only. They only run 1. Last ball of this over. Stephen Waters to Abhijit Totewa. Bowls it. Abhijit hits it straight to the man at long off. Marius van der Nest, and it's a single. 19 overs gone, 168 for 3. 168 for 3 after 19 overs. The final over. Last over. Last over of the innings. Thank you, Omar. Jesus, there. What? Last over of the innings, and it's Graham Bain, and he bowls it to Totewa, who pulls it to the square leg boundary, fielded by Francois, and it's 2 runs. 170. Graham Bain is bowling the last over of the innings. It is the last over. Second ball to Abhijit. Bowls it, plays it on the offside nicely with an open bat to the man at cover, and it's 2 runs. 2 runs. played it nicely, opened the face, and it went to the guy at the cover boundary, who is Quinton van Vuren, and they ran 2. Third ball of the over, Graham Bain to Abhijit Barua, bowls, hits it to the extra cover boundary, 4 runs. Great shot on the offside by Abhijit Barua. Abhijit Totewa. Great shot on the offside, extra cover boundary, 4 runs. 2 balls to come. Last 2 balls. Graham Bain to Abhijit Totewa. Bowls again on the offside, plays it to the third man, and it's 1 run. 1 run. 177. 177. Last ball of the innings. 1 ball. Last ball. He is coming over the wicket, left arm over the wicket. Bowls to Barua, who misses it, but still they scuttle for a bye. They hurried, and the final score is 178 for 3 after 20. 178 for 3 after 20 overs. The Sons of Peaches need 179 to win. 179 from 20 overs to win the match. 179 to win. And we will see each other and talk again after they need 179 to win versus the Zensar Mavericks. They are up against the Zensar Mavericks, and the batters are Francois Pina facing, and the non-striker is David Mollman, and the bowler is Abhijit Totewa. And the power play is on. Power play is on. Abhijit Totewa to be bowling to Francois Pina. Francois Pina to be facing the first ball. Totewa bowls down leg wide. Wide first ball, and he has 4 fielders on the offside and 2 fielders on the leg side. 1 on the mid on and the long on, and the other one at the deep mid wicket. Straight ball to Francois, who blocks it for a dot. And he has 4 fielders on the leg, on the offside, 4 fielders on the leg side, 1 on the third man boundary, 1 at the back, square leg, 1 on square leg, and the last one on mid on at the long on boundary. Bowls and hits 1 run to the fielder at long on, Rajiv Kapil. David Mollman facing, tries to pull it but misses it, and it's a dot ball. It's a dot ball. Ball went past David Mollman and stopped by the keeper, Shailesh Damane. 2 balls to come. Totewa to David Mollman, who pulls it again to the man at square leg, and it's 1 run. It's 1 run to Sons of Peaches, and 1 ball to come. 1 ball to come. Abhijit Totewa to bowl to Francois Pina. Francois Pina for the Sons of Peaches. They need 179 to win. Last ball of this over, of the first over. Abhijit, white ball, and it's 3 runs. It is 3 extras to Francois, and it's over. 6 runs after 1 over. 6 runs from the first ball over of Abhijit Totewa. And the new bowler is AB Ashish Bujadi. Ashish Bujadi will be bowling his first over and the second over of the day. And it is still power play with 4 fielders on the leg side and 2 fielders on the leg. 4 on the off and 2 on the leg side. Ashish Bujadi to David Moolman. Ashish bowls, miss, swing and a miss. David Moolman misses it, and it's a dot ball as the ball is caught behind the wicket by Shailesh Damane. The next ball, Bujadi to Moolman, misses it, and it's a wide. Nigel Ngwenya says it's a wide ball. Umpire Nigel says that is a wide ball. You will have to re-bowl it again, Ashish Bujadi, and an extra run to the Sons of Peaches. Bujadi comes, bowls, misses again. Nice line and length. Good line and length. And David Moolman just puts his bat and misses it. No footwork, nothing. And he bowls again. And Moolman hits the ball to the man at the cover boundary. Totewa for a single. Abhijit Totewa for a single. Bujadi to Francois Pina bowls it. Again, the ball is hit on the offside to the long on fielder, Sudanshu, who throws it to the bowler, and they run a single. Last ball of this over. Last ball of the second over, Bujadi to Moolman, Ashish to David. And he bowls on the wickets, defended back to the bowler for a dot. 9 runs after 2 overs. 9 runs after 2 overs. Zensar Mavericks made 178, and Sons of Peaches Sandton needs 179 to win. They have 90 balls to get 170. The new bowler is the veteran Harpreet Randhawa. Harpreet Randhawa will be bowling the third over. He is the veteran of the Zensar Mavericks team. He will be bowling, and power play is still on. Harpreet Randhawa to Francois Pina. Harpreet, he comes, bowls, pulled to the square leg boundary where it is saved, and it's 1 run by Sudanshu Barua. It is 1 run. 1 run to Francois Pina, who is on 3 and who is on 7, and David Mollman is on 3. Facing now is David Mollman. Harpreet bowls. Misses again. Misses, tried to hit it on the leg side, but misses completely, and it's a dot ball. Harpreet Radawa to David Mollman. He comes, bowls, hit the ball to the man at the cover boundary, and it's a single. It is Rahul Kumar. It is 1 run. It is Dige, Rakesh Dige. 2 balls to come. Francois Pina facing, Harpreet bowling. Cuts the ball to the man at backward point. That is Rahul. Rahul for a single. Rahul Kumar, it's a single. David Mollman is facing now. Harpreet last ball. Harpreet Radawa bowls it, and it hits him on the pads, and they are running for a leg by. Appeals, but umpire says leg buys. Leg buys. And it's 13 runs after 3 overs. 13 runs after 3 overs. They are going at just over 4 runs and over. They are going at just over 4 runs and over. And Ashish Bujari, AB, is coming back for his second over. Conceded 3 runs from his last over. He will be bowling his second over, and David Mollman will be facing. Ashish Bujari comes, he bowls, and they are running for a single. Oh, misses it. It was a quick and risky single from, it's a leg by. It is leg buys. It is leg buys. They ran. It was a risky single from David Mollman, but he managed to do it. Francois Pina facing, and Bujari bowls, dot ball. Bujari bowls, dot ball. Francois is looking at it and thinking that should be a wide, but umpire says it's inside. And he bowls, third ball. Bujari again misses outside the off stump, swing and a miss. No, they can't run because the keeper was giving the ball to Bujari, the bowler. 3 dots so far. It is 2 dots and a leg by. There comes Bujari and cut to the third man boundary, and they run 1. Sudanshu Barua saves, and it's 1 run to Francois Pina. 15 runs. Last ball to come. David Mollman to face. David Mollman to face Ashish Bujari. And Bujari comes, bowls, misses again. Swing and a miss, and it's an over. After 4 overs, it is 15. 15 after 4. 15 runs after 4 overs. Bujari, 2 overs, 4 runs. He is barking orders to his fielders. Ashish Bujari. Ashish is barking orders to his fielders and making sure that everyone is on the ball. This is the final of the 3rd division LMS Sunday League, and he is willing everyone to up the empty so that they can win this game. A lot of running around the field as positions and are being changed by fielders. We have a new bowler, Rajiv Kapil. Rajiv, who got 50 runs, batted and got 50 runs. Ashish Bujadi, not Bujadi, it is Rajiv Kapil. I beg your pardon. It is Rajiv Kapil bowling, and he's still setting up his field and his fielders, telling them where to run and ordering them. There comes Rajiv bowling. Bowled. Oh, Francois Pinar is bowled. Off stump is gone. First ball of his over, he gets the wicket of Francois Pinar. Francois is bowled first ball by Rajiv Kapil, who got 50 runs and got his first wicket now for Zensar Mavericks. 15 runs for 1 wicket after 4.1. After 4.1, coming in is Graham Bain. Graham Bain is coming in for Francois Pinar, who went out for 3 runs. Francois Pinar went for 6. And Rajiv is bowling to Graham Bain, who is the new batsman. Rajiv Kapil to Graham Bain. Kapil bowls. Oh, misses it. Oh my word. Missed the wicket by a whisker. He was nearly bowled, Graham Bain. He was nearly bowled by Rajiv Kapil, who is bowling good line and length outside the off stump. And he comes again, bowls. It's in the air, catch is called. The ball is falling and they are scuttling for 2 runs as it fell in on no man's land. Graham Bain just swung his bat there and the ball went high and catch was called and no one came near the ball. 2 runs to Graham Bain. 2 balls to come. Rajiv Kapil to Graham Bain, who hits it to the cover again in the air and bounces before it got to Sudanshu, and they ran 1. It is 1 run to Graham Bain, who is on 3 from 3, and David Mulman, who's on 4 from 12 balls, is facing the last ball from Rajiv Kapil. Graham Bain, and he hits the ball, David, to the long on boundary where Ashish Bujadi saves it, and it's 1 run. 19 runs after 5. "19 runs after 5 overs." 19 runs after 5 overs. David Moolman on 5 from 13 balls and Graham Bain on 3 from 3. The new bowler is Rakesh Dige. Rakesh Dige, who was caught first ball by a brilliant catch from Graham Bain. Brilliant catch from Graham Bain to get Rakesh Dige out. He is bowling now to David Moolman Off spin bowler, and it's a wide. And it's a wide. And it's a wide. Rakesh Dige to David Moolman. Bowls, and he hits it straight to the bowler for a dot. Straight to the bowler. Straight to the bowler for a dot. Rakesh Dige to David Moolman. Bowls again. Wide ball outside the off stump. 3 extra runs. 3 extra runs to the Sons of Peaches and David Moolman. Rakesh bowling to Moolman again. Bowls. Gets underneath it. He hits it. And it's 1 run to the man at cow corner. It's 1 run. It's 1 run. As Totewa saves it, it's 1. Dige now. Rakesh to Graham Bain. Graham Bain. 2 balls to come. Bowls it on the legs and straight to back to the bowler. Defends it back to the bowler. Last ball of the over. Graham Bain facing Rakesh bowling. Bowls. Cut short to the third man region where Harpreet fields it and throws it to the keeper, and they run 1. It is 25 after 6 overs. 25 runs after 6 overs. 20. The bowler is still Rajiv Kapil coming for his second over. Rajiv Kapil, and they are on 25 after 6 overs. They need 154 from 70 balls. Rajiv Kapil to Graham Bain. Rajiv Kapil bowls, and the ball hits him on the legs. David tries to take a cheeky run, but is sent back by Graham Bain, and it's a dot. David Moolman wanted to take a cheeky run from the leg by, but couldn't, as he was sent back by Graham Bain. Rajiv Kapil to bowl his second ball to Graham Bain. Bowls it, and he hits it hard over the square leg boundary for a 4. 1 bounce, 4 runs. 1 bounce as he pummeled it on the leg side for 4 runs. Graham Bain, 4 runs. 8 runs from 7 balls. Graham Bain. Third ball, Rajiv Kapil to Graham Bain. And stops as he was running, and he will take the run up again, and he passed the umpire. Bowls outside the off stump, cut to the backward point region where it is saved by Sudanshu, and it's 1 run. It is 1 run to Graham Bain and the Sons of Peaches. 30 after 6.3. 2 balls to come. David Moolman facing. David Moolman facing Rajiv Kapil. Bowls down dances down the wicket and pulls it past the fine leg boundary for 4. Past the fine leg boundary, it is 4 runs. It is 4 runs to David Moolman and the Sons of Peaches. And David is on 14. Rajiv Kapil to bowl the last ball of the 7th over. Bowls. David hits it on the offside to the extra cover boundary. They are running. He's calling 2, but David says no. Graham wanted 2, but David said no, no ways. 1 is fine. 35 runs after 7 overs. 35 runs after 7 overs for the Sons of Peaches. Graham Bain on 9 and David Moolman on 15. 9 and 15 respectively. Rakesh Dige to bowl his second over after conceding 6 from his first over. Rakesh Dige to David Moolman. Bowls. Leg side wide. Wide ball. Extra run and an extra ball to the Sons of Peaches. Rakesh Dige to David Moolman. Bowls. Cuts to the point region where Sudanshu again saves it, and it's 1 run. It is 1 run to David Moolman. Now facing is Graham Bain. Graham Bain bowls on the back foot by Graham Bain, and it's saved on the long off boundary by Ashish Bujari, and it's 1 run. Now it is David Moolman facing. David Moolman facing Rakesh Dige. Bowls the ball. Hits it on the leg side at the deep mid-wicket boundary. It's a single. Rahul stops the ball. 1 run. 1 run. Graham Bain facing again. 2 balls to come. Bowls. And he sweeps it to the deep mid-wicket boundary. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Graham Bain. Graham Bain just scored another 4. He thrashed it past the fielder at deep mid-wicket. Rahul for 4. Last ball of this over. Rakesh Dige to Graham Bain. And swings and misses it. And the keeper attempts a stumping, but he's well inside. Over number 8 completed. 43 runs for 1 after 8 overs. 43 for 1 after 8. Bowler returning is Harpreet Radawa. Harpreet Radawa, after conceding 3 runs from his first over, to bowl his second over, and facing will be David Moolman. It is the veteran himself, Harpreet Radawa. Harpreet Radawa. And he comes. Oh, he's bowling spin now. Bowls to David, who sweeps it to 4 runs. Oh, Totewa made a hash of it, and it is 4 runs to David Moolman. It was swept to the square leg boundary, and Totewa attempted it, and the ball won. as he made a hash of it and it went for 4. Second ball, Harpreet to David. Bowls it. Again, hits it on the leg side. 4 runs. David Moolman. 4 runs past the man at deep mid-wicket, cow corner. It is 4 runs to David Moolman. David Moolman. 3 balls to come. 3 balls. And miss the ball, hit the bed and pad, and it is a dot ball. Umpire says it hit the bed before it hit the pad, therefore it is a dot ball. Harpreet to David. 2 balls to come. Bowls. And David hits it over long on again. 6 runs. David Moolman. 6 runs. This is quite an expensive over so far. Expensive over so far. He has conceded 14 runs. 14 runs, Harpreet. He has conceded 14 runs, and it is the last ball of the over. Harpreet to David. Harpreet to David. Bowls it, and again pulls it to the square leg boundary. Totewa runs and chases and they get to run 1. It is an over. 58 after 9. 58, conceded 15 from that over. 15 runs from that over. Harpreet Radawa. 15 from that over is Harpreet Radawa. Coming back for his third over is Rakesh Dige. Rakesh Dige. David Moolman is on 33 from 27 balls. Graham Bain 14 from 11 balls. Rakesh Dige to David Moolman. Holds the ball and he hits it to the long on boundary where Rajiv Kapil saves it, and it's 1 run. It is 1 run. Graham Bain faces and cuts it, and Ashish is chasing and they save it. It's 2 runs. 2 runs to at the point, at the cover boundary. It is 2 runs. Ashish Bujari and Sudanshu made sure that it is 2 runs only. Dige again to Bain. Rakesh Dige to Graham Bain. Bowls it, sweeps it to the leg side. Man at deep mid-wicket saves it. It's 1 run. It is Kumar. Rahul Kumar. It's 1 run. 2 balls to come. David Moolman facing Rakesh Dige. David Moolman facing Rakesh. Bowls it. Pulls it again to square leg where Totewa is stationed, and it's 1 run. Last ball of this over, the 10th over. Rakesh Dige to Graham Bain. Bowls. Bain cuts it to the cover region where there is Sudanshu saves it, and it's 1 run. And that is the over. 64 64 runs after 10 overs. David Moolman on 35. Graham Bain on 15. Graham Bain on 15. After 10 overs, it is 64. 64 after 10 overs. Sons of Pitches, Sandton requires 115 of 50 balls. 115 of 50 balls. Change of ends. Ten overs gone, and Sons of Pitches Sandton requires 116 runs of 50 balls. New bowler Abhijit coming for his second over after conceding 6 runs from his first over. Abhijit Totewa, and facing is Graham Bain. Graham Bain is facing. Graham Bain is facing. Abhijit Totewa comes and is bowled outside the off stump. It's cut nicely to the point region where they run 1. It is 1 run saved by Rahul Kumar. Rahul Kumar makes sure that they only take 1 run. Totewa bowls, it's wide. Umpire Abel Nare says that is a wide ball. Therefore, you will have to bowl an extra ball and an extra run to the Sons of Pitches Sandton. Sons of Pitches. There comes Totewa again to David Moolman. Hits it to the cover boundary again. Rakesh Dige saves it, and it's 1 run. It is 1 run. Abhijit Totewa to Graham Bain. Abhijit Totewa bowls. Bowled him! He is castled. Good ball. Super ball. Middle stump has fallen. The wickets are in tatters. Graham Bain walks in dismay and dejection as umpire Nigel Ngwenya fixes the destruction caused by Abhijit Totewa to the wickets. What a wicket. He is one of the main men in this team, Sons of Pitches Sandton, and he is bowled cleanly by Abhijit Totewa, and he goes for 17. He goes for 17, Graham Bain. And coming in is Dean Jacobs. Coming in is Dean Jacobs. David Moolman is still in. He is on 37 from 31 balls. 37 from 31 balls. What a wicket. That is a huge wicket from Abhijit Totewa for Zensar Mavericks when he bowled Graham Bain. That is a huge wicket. That is a huge wicket. Coming in is Dean Jacobs. Dean Jacobs, who can hit the ball clean and hard as well. Dean Jacobs can hit the ball clean and he can hit it hard. Abhijit Totewa to Dean, who cuts it to the backward point boundary and stopped nicely by Harpreet, the veteran, and they run 2. It is 2 runs for Dean Jacobs and Sons of Pitches. Sandton. 2 balls to come. Abhijit Totewa to Dean Jacobs. Abhijit Totewa to Dean Jacobs. Bowls. Walks down the crease and edges it to the 3rd man boundary. Harpreet is running and they can only run 2 because the ball stopped. It's 2 runs. It is 2 runs again for Dean Jacobs, who's on 4 from 2. Dean Jacobs. And it's the over. 71 after 11 overs. 7-1 after 11 overs. Dean Jacobs on 4 from 2 and David Moolman on 37 from 31. Bowler Rakesh Dige. Rakesh Dige is the bowler. He has bowled 3 overs for 20 runs. This is his final over, Rakesh Dige. Rakesh will be bowling to David Moolman. To Rakesh to David. First ball. Oh, appeals and umpire Abel Nari says there was bet involved. There was a bit of a bet. Therefore, it's a dot ball and ball again, Rakesh. A loud appeal from the team, but it's a dot. Rakesh again bowls. David swings, misses. Dot ball again. David Moolman, 37 from 33 balls. Just over 100% strike rate. With the strike rate of just over 100%. Rakesh Dige, 3rd ball to David Moolman. Rakesh Dige to David Moolman. Dige to Moolman. He bowls. Hits it. It was a low full toss and it comes straight to the man at long on for a single. Hits the ball to the man at cow corner for a single. It is Rajiv Kapil. And they ran 1. Dean Jacobs facing. He can hit it clean as well. He can hit it hard. Dean Jacobs. Bowls. And he cuts it again to the man at 3rd man. Harpreet Radawa for 1. And it's a single. Last ball of this over. Rakesh Dige to David Moolman. Rakesh to David. Last ball. And he hits it straight past the bowler for 4 runs. And the ball comes near me here, just near me. It is 4 runs. It is 4 runs to David Moolman. He's in his 40s now. 42 runs from 35 balls. 77 after 12 runs, after 12 overs. 77. Rakesh Dige, 26 of 4 overs. Conceded 26 of his 4 overs. New bowler Abhijit returning. Abhijit Totewa. Abhijit Totewa will be bowling his 3rd over after conceding 13 runs, and he has 1 wicket of Graham Bain. Facing is Dean Jacobs. Dean Jacobs facing Abhijit. He bowls down leg. It's a wide. Wide ball, down leg. David Moolman, he wants to run for everything. He is sent back by Dean Jacobs as he was about to take that single. Abhijit again and he misses. Abhijit to Dean Jacobs, who missed it, and it's a dot ball. It's a dot ball. Abhijit Totewa bowls. Oh, misses everything. Misses the wicket, the bed, the pad, everything for a dot ball. What a ball. What a ball that was. Cut Dean Jacobs in half and couldn't get the bat or anything onto the ball, and it went past for a dot. Abhijit again, and it's hit hard to the long on. From long on runs in. It is Ashish A.B. Bujadi, and they scuttle for a single. They scuttle for a single. There comes Abhijit to David Moolman. Bowled him! Bowled him! David Moolman. Oh, he hit the bail with the bat. I don't know if it's a sign of frustration, but he is out. Bowled Abhijit Totewa. David Moolman goes for 42. David Moolman is out for 42. Abhijit Totewa, he is taking the game away from the Sons of Pitches. Abhijit Totewa. David Moolman couldn't believe that he has worked so hard, and eventually he had to lose his wicket in that kind of fashion. He was bowled clean, middle stump off the ground by Abhijit Totewa. Abhijit Totewa wants to win this final for Zensar Mavericks. They need 100 runs from 36 balls. Last ball of the over, Quinton van Vieren comes in for David Moolman. Sons of Pitches lost 3 wickets already. Last ball of this over, Abhijit Totewa to Quinton van Vieren. He bowls on the legs, hits it to the leg side. Wants 2. Will he get the 2? Throws from the deep, and it's 2 runs to Quinton van Vieren. It is 81. 81. after 13. 81 for 3 after 13. Dean Jacobs on 3 and Quinton van Vuuren on 2. The new bowler, Rahul Kumar. Rahul and Sudhanshu look alike. Same size. They look alike. Rahul Kumar and Sudhanshu Baruha. The bowler is the leg spinner. The leg spinner Rahul Kumar to Dean Jacobs. Bowls. And he hits it hard, long, big, 6 over the deep mid-wicket boundary. Dean Jacobs, he can hit them. And he can hit them hard. And he can hit them clean. First ball from Rahul Kumar. 6 runs to Dean Jacobs. And here he comes again. Rahul to Dean Jacobs, bowls it, and inside edge for 2. They're running 2. Dean Jacobs and Quinton van Vuuren, and they finish the 2 runs. Captain Ashish Bujadi is still screaming and barking orders to his fielders. Ashish Bujadi is still screaming orders to his fielders, saying, I said go there and you are not going where I said you should stand. Kumar Rahul to Dean Jacobs. Rahul Kumar bowls it. Jacobs hits it to the square leg boundary where Sudhanshu is stationed, and it's 1 run. 1 run to Dean Jacobs, who's on 16 from 10 balls, and Quinton van Vuuren faces and bowls, and he hit the ball to the man at long on, Rajiv Kapil, who saves it, and it's 1 run. 1 run to Quinton van Vuuren. Dean Jacobs, he can hit them hard, he can hit them clean. Jacobs. There, Rahul Kumar to Jacobs, bowls, and outside the off stump, and umpire says it's a dot ball, the ball is in. Jacobs is asking, how on earth is that in? When I saw it, it's out. But the umpire is adamant that the ball is inside the crease. Over number 14 completed 91. 91 after 14. Required 88 of 30 balls. Can they do it? Can Dean Jacobs or Quinton van Vuuren be there to the end of the game? Abhijit, the main man, Totewa, bowls his final over to Dean Jacobs. Bowls, it's not Dean, it is Quinton, and they're running 2. Completed. They ran 2. Abhijit Totewa to Quinton van Vuuren, who just ran 2. Abhijit Totewa runs and bowls it, and again it hits straight to the man at long on, at long off Ashish Bujadi for a single. Man at long off Ashish Bujadi, it's 1 run. Dean Jacobs to face. Dean Jacobs to face the third ball of Abhijit Chotewa's last over. Abhijit Chotewa bowls it and it's hit. It's hit. 4 runs, 1 bounce by Dean Jacobs. 1 bounce, 4 runs at the deep mid-wicket boundary. Deep mid-wicket boundary, 1 bounce, 4. Dean Jacobs. He can hit them clean. He can hit them hard. He is on 20 from 12 balls. Facing 2 balls to come. Dean Jacobs, full toss, hits it. 1 bounce. One run. It was a full toss. He hit it. It bounced just close to Ashish Bujadi for 1 run. Last ball of the over. Abhijit bowling to Quintin. Bowls the ball. Quintin hits it on the leg side. The ball versus Sudanshu and the ball wins. It's 4 runs to Quintin and 4 runs to Sons of Pitches, who are on 103 after 15. 103 after 15 overs. 103 and Dean Jacobs 21 from 13. Quintin van Vieren 10 from 5. New bowler, I think it's the captain himself, as he is still, he's just a lot of ordering, a lot of changing around the field is happening right now. Fielders are running around the field, changing positions and swapping roles. As the bowler comes again, it is Rahul Kumar. Rahul Kumar will be bowling his second over after conceding 10 runs last over. Here he comes to Dean Jacobs. Inside edge. And the ball goes to square leg. He wants 2, but Quintin stops him. It's 1 run. 1 run to Dean Jacobs. And facing Rahul Kumar is Quintin van Vieren. Quintin van Vieren. And he bowls. Hits it straight at the bowler for a dot. Straight at the bowler for a dot ball. Rahul Kumar to Quintin van Vieren, third ball. Bowls it. Hits it straight. And they stopped it and it's... they're attempting to... And they got it. Abhijit Barua saved. And they ran 2 runs. They ran 2. Quintin van Vieren on 12 from 7. 2 balls to come. 2 balls to come. And he hits it hard to the man at deep mid-wicket or cow corner, Ashish Bujadi, for a single. For a single. Last ball of this over. Rahul Kumar to Dean Jacobs. They need 72 runs from 21 balls. Can they do it? Can one of these guys or both of them lead and pull Sons of Pitches to victory versus the Zensar Mavericks in the final of the LMS Sandton Sunday League Division 3. This is the final. And the last ball, they need 72 from 21. Rahul to Dean Jacobs, bowls it, who hits it straight over the bowler for 6. Dean Jacobs, 6 runs. He can hit them hard, he can hit them clean. Dean Jacobs, 28 runs from 15 balls is Dean Jacobs. This is the over. Rajiv Kapil is coming. Rajiv Kapil from the long on boundary. He is now coming to bowl the 17th over. Because the score is 1-1-3 after 16. The 17th over, 66 from 20 balls. 16 overs gone. 1-1-3, 66 from 20 balls. Rajiv Kapil to Quinton van Vieren. He comes and he bowls. Outside the off stump, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. They cannot afford a lot of dots, sons of pitches. They cannot afford a lot of dots. They need bet on ball. Bowls, second ball. Bowled! Rajiv Kapil, Yorker, underneath the bed. Under the bed. Rajiv bowls Quinton van Vieren. That was an absolute Yorker length delivery. Went under the bed and went for the middle stump. Umpire Nigel Ngwenya again is fixing the distraction that was caused by Rajiv Kapil's bowling. One, 3 for 4. Batsman number 6 coming in, Stephen Waters. Batsman number 6, Stephen Waters, comes in. After 2 balls, from this over, Stephen Waters comes in. Stephen Waters comes in. And he bowls to Stephen Waters. Bowls the ball, and it's a single on the offside. Long off is Rakesh, and it's 1 run. 1 run. Dean Jacobs facing, 2 balls to come. He can hit them hard, he can hit them clean. Dean Jacobs, Rajiv bowls, hits it again. Oh, close to me here. It's a 6. It's a 6. Dean Jacobs. Dean Jacobs, he can hit them clean, he can hit them hard. Straight past the bowler for 6. Dean Jacobs, this is the last ball of this over. Rajiv Kapil to Dean Jacobs. Rajiv to Dean Jacobs. He bowls. Jacobs edges 1 to 3rd man, where Harpreet is fielding, and they run 2, and that's the over. 122 after 17. 122 after 17. 57 runs required from 15 balls. Can Dean Jacobs, who's on 36 from 17 balls, win it for them? Can Dean Jacobs drag them out of the mud that they are in, sons of pitches? New bowler Ashish Bujadi conceded 4 from 2 bowls, and it's a dot ball. It's a dot ball. Hit him on the thigh pad, and it's a dot. Stephen Waters is the batsman. Ashish Bujadi is the bowler. Second ball comes, bowls, hits on the offside to the cover boundary where Totewa is stationed, and it's 1 run. He saves. Dean Jacobs facing Ashish Bujadi bowling. He is going around the wicket. Ashish Bujadi to Dean Jacobs. Bowls. Bowled him from around the wicket. Oh my word. Is this how the cookie crumbles? Is this how the cookie crumbles? Leg stump was bowled by Ashish Bujadi. He's a shrewd man, because the first ball he bowled to Dean Jacobs, he went around the wicket, cramping him for room, and Dean Jacobs was bowled for 36 by Bujadi Ashish. Ashish Bujadi. Zensar Mavericks are on the brink of the win here. Is this how the cookie crumbles? Venant Moolman, the keeper for Sons of Pitches, is the new batsman. Zensar Mavericks are on the brink of the win here. Is this how the cookie crumbles for the Sons of Pitches? There he comes, bowls, down leg, wide. Wide ball, Ashish A.B. Bujadi. Wide ball, says umpire Abel Nare. There he comes, bowls again, and it's hit straight to the man at long on, at long off. Hey, he wants to take 2, my word. Oh, he wanted to take 2 there, Stephen Waters, but sent back, and he had to crawl back. He had to crawl back. Ashish Bujadi to Stephen Waters. Bowls straight, he hit it straight, and saved by Kapil. Rajiv Kapil saved it. It's 1 run. It is 1 run. Over 126 after 18. Good bowling by Ashish Bujadi. Conceded 8 runs from 3 overs. 8 runs conceded by Ashish Bujadi from 3 overs, and a wicket to top it all off. 2 overs to go. Rajiv Kapil, they need 53 runs from 10 balls. He's bowling, bowled it, and it's in the air. Bounces, oh, and they're running 2. Can they make it? 2 runs to David Waters. Stephen Waters runs and makes 2. After Rahul Kumar ran about 20 meters to get to the ball. Rajiv Kapil to Stephen Waters. He bowls, and he hits it to the offside, to the square leg, to the point region, and they're running to, and he's out, run out. Stephen Waters is run out. He is run out by the throw from Totewa. Abhijit Totewa at the point boundary ran and threw the ball. They attempted 2 runs but could only run 1. Second one, he was run out. Is this how the cookie crumbled? If Marius van der Nest is the last batsman in, they need 50 from 8 balls. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything and is possible. They need 50 runs, 50 from 8 balls. Anything is possible. They can get the 50 runs from the 8 balls. Last 2 batters for the Sons of Pitches Sandton. Rajiv Kapil to Wynand Moolman. He comes, bowls, and he hits it to the 3rd man boundary where Harpreet is stationed. He wants 2, but sent back by Van der Nest. Marius van der Nest says, no ways, buddy. We're running only 1. 2 balls to come from this over. 2 balls to come. Marius van der Nest to face Rajiv Kapil to bowl 49 from 7 balls. 49 from 7. Kapil, Rajiv bowls it. Marius hits it to the man at deep mid wicket. They are running 2. Can he make it? Yes, he does. 2 runs. Last ball of this over. Last ball of this over. Wynand Moolman facing. Wynand Moolman is facing. And it is the last ball of Rajiv Kapil. Bowls. Swing and a miss. Big swing, big miss. And it's the over. Last over of the match. They need 47 from 5 balls. They need 47 runs of 5 balls. Ashish A.B. Bujadi. Ashish A.B. Bujadi to bowl the last over. Can they make it? Can they score 47 runs from 5 balls? Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. He bowls. First ball. Edged. Caught by the keeper. Ashish Bujadi. It was edged. Marius van der Nest. Edged by the keeper and caught by the keeper. And he is gone for 1 from 2 balls. 1 from 2 balls. Marius van der Nest. Ashish Bujadi. AB. Last 4 balls. Last man stands. 2 sleeps and a gully. Big swing by Wynand Moolman. 4 runs on the leg side. Square leg boundary for 4. Their tails are up. The Zensar Mavericks. They have 2 sleeps, and the man at cover is close. Only one guy, DG Rakesh, who is deep. There he comes again. Balls on the offside. Hits it straight to the man at long on Rajiv. He's running too, and he made it. Venant Molman. He needs 41 from 2 balls. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. It is possible. Nothing is impossible. But highly unlikely. 2 balls remaining. 41 runs. There he comes. Balls on the offside. It's a wide. I said it. It's possible. It is possible. 40 runs from 2 balls. This last over, if he must bowl 5 legitimate balls, there can be wides. If there's wides, he continues until he bowls legitimate ball. On the wickets, bowled him Ashish AB Bujadi, 3 wickets for 15 runs. A win for Zensar Mavericks. They won by 40 runs, 39 runs. The champions of the Sunday Division 3 League Sunday LMS Sandton, the Zensar Mavericks. Zensar Mavericks. They are the winners of the LMS Sunday Division 3 League after defeating Sons of Peaches by 39 runs. They made 178 runs, and Sons of Peaches could only manage to make 139 all out last over and with a ball to spare. That was the match brought to you by Tabiso, Cop 77, Mafisa, and from the pitch side, we will meet again for the next match between Blasters and Mother Truckers. Mother Truckers and Blasters 2. Blasters 2 and Mother Truckers for the final of the Division 2. From now on, let's meet after the break. Have a good